everyone. What better way to end the weekend than the NBA on 2K Sports? Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at Chicago, they're in 8th place with plenty of games to be played. And of course, there's the Heat. They're 9th in the conference.
I think for the Heat, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. We've got Kobe White. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Kevin Huerter, and it's the chosen one in at the 1 spot. And for the Heat, Adebayo and Ware together inside. Tyler Hero is out there with Mitchell, and it's Powell in at the 3. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
And so here is Chicago after the basket by Miami. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
White, the pass to the chosen one. Now here's Huerter. Clock at 6. Picked by Vucevic. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And the power finish by Vucevic.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vooch. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish.
Hero for 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's the chosen one. He's guarded by Hero. Pass to Buzelis. Vucevic, a screen on Adebayo. Down low. Got a piece of it. White against Mitchell. Here's Ware. And that's a foul. Called on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Adebayo. His last outing, he had 24 points. Here's the chosen one. Counted by Adebayo. Pass to Buzelis. And that one is stuffed right through.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
And here's Hero. He's got 5. There's the drive, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Here's the chosen one. In the game against Miami, very impressive.
Offensively, they've been pretty sharp. 3 for 4 so far.
When you talk about Nikola Vucevic, a big man who continues to get it done at a high level, Richard.
Yeah, he is showing no signs of slowing down. Vooch scores, rebound, passes, and shoots it well from pretty much everywhere. I'd like to see him contend for a championship at some point in time in his career.
Here's Powell after the basket by Chicago. Miami moving it around. 5 on the clock. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots over White. Mitchell misses.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
White against Mitchell. Lets it go from 14 and misses it off the right side of the rim. Miami trailing. Powell surveying the D. Adebayo sets a screen. And that's a foul. Called on Kevin Huerter. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
Nasumu, he's checked in for Huerter. Now here's Adebayo. No points so far. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. There, the screen. Wing shot on the way. Out to Powell. Back to Ware. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Pass to Adebayo. Now Hero. Outside Adebayo. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
Yeah, even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
And the first one at the line is good.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
And both free throws good for Adebayo. And there's some debate around how important it is to gain momentum early in the season, Richard.
Well, in a competitive conference, it could be the difference between making and missing the playoffs or having home court and not. That first third of the season is so important. Big man, Vooch, showing some quickness on that release.
Adebayo sets a screen. And Adebayo slams it in.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
The chosen one, the pass to Vucevic. Outside White. Vucevic, a screen on Mitchell.
Miami foul. Davion Mitchell. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's the chosen one. A valuable contributor, averaging 25 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Fades back.
I mean, plastered on his man, and Hero making it difficult to move the ball.
Inside, Powell passes to Adebayo. Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
Free throws good, Adebayo. And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., but one advantage they possess when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
And both free throws good for Adebayo. Well, the Bulls traded away DeRozan, Levine, Caruso. But Grant, despite all that, they finished with an identical record last season.
They did. I mean, they finished the season strong, 17-10 after the All-Star break. Their young backcourt of Giddey and White showing some real promise.
Here's the chosen one. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Hero. And the shot's good. Hero's got 9 points.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
DeSumo with it. No points yet. Here's the chosen one. Adebayo with a steal. Powell outside. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Adebayo. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Heat.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Here's the chosen one. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Miami making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. Here's the chosen one. Picked by Smith. 6 on the shot clock. The chosen one. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, good whistle there.
Chicago shooting their first free throws tonight. First free throw is good. And with this Heat team resetting towards youth, some encouraging signs, Grant.
Yeah, Tyler Hero becoming an all-star. Their top pick, Kel'el Ware, stepped in as a starter and produced. They'll need continued growth to get back to the top of the East.
Pass to Hero. It's stolen away. White on the wing. Jaquez covers. Here's the chosen one. And here's Vucevic. Nails it from beyond the arc. Vucevic has got 11.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Adebayo, no good. Chicago trailing here. Here's the chosen one. He nails it, and we're tied. 7 points in the game. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Wiggins checked in for Miami. Rozier comes in for Tyler Hero. And with this break, we can see the teams that are wasting no time turning defense into offense. 5th on the list, Chicago.
And lately, they've not only been forcing turnovers, but capitalizing on them on the other end. Hustling hard to convert every time.
Now here's Rozier. And the layup is good.
And what I love about Rozier is his fearlessness as a scorer. Inside, outside, in between, it doesn't matter.
Pass to Vucevic. Adebayo with a steal. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, thanks a lot. Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Back over to you, Brian.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Now here's Jaquez. Yet to see a basket. 5 to shoot. And finished off by Adebayo.
I'll tell you, Bam is having a massive impact on this game. They just can't stop him.
Vucevic, a screen on Rozier. Here's the chosen one, pounded by Rozier. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Bam Adebayo. Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And the Heat with some changes. Jovic, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Smith in for Rozier. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Smith, averaging around 6 a game. Outside Jaquez. It's Wiggins on the wing. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Bulls trail by 6. Here's the chosen one. He's got 9. Dosunmu outside. Pass to Vucevic. 4 on the clock. Now here's White. The 3 connects from downtown.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
Got a hand on it. Pass to the chosen one. Here's Smith. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Jovic.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Beasley finds Smith. Wiggins looking around. Back to Smith. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Heat lead by 5.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Beasley against White. Pass to the chosen one. Rebounded by Jovic. Heat leading by 5. Back to Smith. Now Beasley. To the middle. Smith left side. 3-pointer, no good. Bam Adebayo has been leading the charge for Miami. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball. Here's the chosen one. He's got 9. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his 2nd foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Here's the chosen one. Pass to Herder. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Hero for 3. Chicago with a rebound. Here's the chosen one. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And, of course, taking it inside, always a great game plan. And I'm curious if there'll be an adjustment from the defensive end. Maybe sag off some shooters a little.
Now here's Mitchell. No made baskets yet. Pocket 4. Here's Powell. The chosen one grabs a board.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Yep, that one goes. And it's a 7-point Chicago lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Outside Adebayo. Hero finds Adebayo. Miami moving it around. And here's Ware. Back to Powell. Adebayo, a screen on Herter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. And this is what the schedule looks like for Miami. On Thursday, they kick off a road trip in Brooklyn, where they'll take on the Nets. And then on Friday, they'll be facing Jaylen Brown and the Boston Celtics.
And looking at the Raptors matchup, they'll want to come out fighting in that one. They'll be big-time underdogs, but anything can happen.
Miami making a switch here. Jaquez is checked in. Vucevic, the pass to Herter. Lays it up and banks it in. Herter's got his first bucket in this one.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Gets the three to fall.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
The chosen one, the pass to White. Up top, Vucevic. And there's the foul. It's on Khalil Ware. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul number 4.
Pass to Buzelis. White against Hero. Just 5 on the clock. High arcing shot. White, good. White's got 9.
When White puts the ball on the floor, he often goes to that floater.
Outside Jaquez. Now here's Adebayo. Bam! He gets it to go at the rim.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Here's the chosen one. Drops in the 3. The chosen one's got 7 now in this quarter.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo rocking the rim.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Here's Hero. He's guarded by White. Pulls up. Here's Adebayo. Adebayo follows the miss and puts it in.
From role player to all-star, Adebayo has made the leap. Why? Effort plays like that.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. point guards here who have been on fire over the past month. Third is Tyler Hero.
It's really simple. As a point guard, it's your job to create good shots for others. These guys also are great at creating shots for themselves.
Yeah, and when you can shoot it like he can, why not? Just the threat of their shooting makes them more effective at this point.
To the paint. The chosen one's shot is good. The chosen one's got 9 points in the quarter.
White can be a difference maker, especially when he's passing like that.
Miami moving it around. Pass to Hero. Right side Adebayo. 4 on the clock. There's the block.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
The chosen one, the pass to White. Now Vucevic. Inside. And there's White. That's good on the assist by Buzelis. And now it's a 9-point Chicago lead. Hero outside. Outside Jaquez. Pass to Adebayo. Over Buzelis. And no good, trying to use the glass.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Here's the chosen one. Ware covers. Here's Vucevic. Count it. Vucevic has got 17.
Look, Vuce is a big man that can score at all 3 levels. And look, his versatility makes him a nightmare for defenses.
Hero with the bucket.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
And so it's Chicago. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Welcome. All right, guys, let's break it down. It has not been the ideal start for the Miami Heat.
They're getting cooked from long distance. Defensively, they have to do a better job of closing out.
Yeah, especially these days. It's not enough to protect the paint. Got to patrol the ARC as well.
All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
This stretch could break their season, but it could also make their season if they step up.
When I was playing, I like these kind of games, to tell you the truth.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Adebayo and Ware together inside. Tyler Hero is out there with Mitchell. And it's Powell in at the small forward position. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Going inside, and Powell with the stuff.
and one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Pass to Vucevic. Fires the three. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
The kick out to Adebayo. Takes the three. Counted from distance. Adebayo's got 22.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's the chosen one. He's guarded by Hero. Here's Buzelis. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's a well-timed play with Buzelis ready to catch and finish.
Pass to Adebayo. Powell outside. The three is up. Chicago with a rebound.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Here's Buzelis for three. And no good. It's Powell on the wing. Herder defending. And stolen by Herder. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's number 4 on him. He's still got a little wiggle room, but if he picks up a 5th, that could be a problem.
Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Tyler Hero. Here's the chosen one. Checked by Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Vucevic slams it in.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. Outside Mitchell. And there's a 3-second violation. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Matas Buzelis.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
Here's the chosen one. Checked by Mitchell. Takes a step back to the left side wing. 3-pointer, Buzelis. Powell pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Adebayo. Powell sets a screen. Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's got 5 points in the quarter.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Over to the wing. Outside White. Here's Buzelis. Hounded by Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Here's the chosen one. Into the lane. Basket counts. The chosen one's got 20.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Let's give him another big hand.
Mitchell, the pass to Jaquez. Pass to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. Miami moving it around. Fires from the wing. Jaquez no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's the chosen one. Check by Mitchell. Vucevic, a screen on Mitchell. The chosen one shot is good. The chosen one's got 4 points this quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
To the inside. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Bulls?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
Outside Mitchell. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Herter.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
These are his first free throws of the game. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Chicago leading by 10. Here's the chosen one. He's got 22. Deflected. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Powell. Down low. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Guys?
Okay, Allie, good stuff. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. He's checked in for Chicago. All right, now we have a moment. Here are the most efficient teams from range over the past month. The Heat, 4th.
It's one thing to take a lot of threes. It's another to take good ones, and they do. And they have some great shooters.
Mitchell, the pass to Jaquez. Adebayo sets a screen. And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Here's the chosen one. Check by Mitchell. The chosen one, the pass to Herter. Takes a 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
For three, Powell. Chicago with a rebound. The chosen one's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Vucevic. Vucevic, a screen on Jaquez. Back to Vucevic. Three-pointer. And he trades another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
The ability to stretch the floor is such a dangerous weapon for Vuce and his team.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
He's had 6 attempts at the line. He's made 5 of them. Look at who's out there now for Miami. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Ware. And it's Malik Beasley in for Mitchell.
1.
And that one misses. Chicago leading by 9. Here's the chosen one. 24 points for him. And there's a pick. Herder from long range. Vucevic, it's good on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 11.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Pass to Jaquez. Wiggins for 3. Again, the Heat misses. The Bulls have gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Here's the chosen one. Herder passes to Dosunmu. 5 on the clock. Here's the chosen one. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
That free throw, no good. And the Heat with some changes. Johnson comes in for Bam Adebayo. Larson comes in for Norman Powell. And he sinks the second. Heat trail by 12. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Nikola Vucevic has come to play here in this one.
Well, he's been destroying them inside, and they need a timeout to figure out an answer or a prayer if there is one.
Let's move.
Fontecchio's checked in for Miami. And some of the best high flyers in the NBA. Some of this year's contenders for the dunk contest.
And when you look at the names on that list, you just know that contest has a chance to be special.
Well, you look at Buzelis. If he can keep raking in the votes and hold on to his number 4 spot, he'll make the cut for the contest for sure.
And I see no reason why he shouldn't. And frankly, I think he's got a pretty good shot at wowing the judges and winning the whole thing.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
Jovic, he's checked in for Miami. Pass to Larson. Miami moving it around. Goes up at the elbow. Drained it for 2 points.
Taking full advantage of a gap in the mid-range coverage.
Here's the chosen one. He's got 25. And here is Vucevic. Clock at 6. Here's the chosen one. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. The chosen one's got 9 points now in the second half.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
To the inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Miami making a switch here. Rozier's checked in. Then for Chicago, Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Phillips comes in for Buzelis. And it's Trey Jones in for Herter. Chicago leading by 9. Picked by Smith. Here's DeSumo. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover.
So for Miami, Bam Adebayo's checked in for Larson. Powell comes in for Beasley. And it's Hero in for Rozier. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Here's Jaquez. Cuts off the pass. On the court for the Bulls. Buzelis out there with Kevin Herter. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Kobe White. And it's the chosen one in at the point guard position. Here's Jaquez. Ooh, some solid defense from Herter.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his 5th foul.
Just a little too aggressive, and now he's on that brink of fouling out. Expect their opponent to really go after him now.
Beasley's checked in for Tyler Hero. Here's Vucevic. Pass to the chosen one. Here's the pick. And there's the lob.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. It's Powell on the wing. Wiggins down low. Over Buzelis. And again, no good by Miami.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the 4th.
Here's Powell. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Here's the chosen one. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The chosen one's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
To the middle. The ball's knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Ware's checked in for Miami. Poke loose. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. Wiggins passes to Adebayo. Here's Ware. No good on the triple. Bulls leading by 19. Pass to the chosen one. And he drops in the layup off the glass. The chosen one's got 33 points.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's Powell. And he drops it in from the low post.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Here's the chosen one. Powell covers. Vucevic, a screen on Powell. The chosen one, the pass to Herter. Here's the chosen one. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Beasley with it. Now guarded by White. Beasley against White. For three, Powell. That shot is off. And White has got the ball here for Chicago. Here's the chosen one. Fires from deep. Hits the trifecta. The chosen one's got 36 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And, of course, you won a ring with the Cavs in 2016, Richard. Talk about the challenge of winning a title.
In a lot of ways, it just comes down to will and grit. The playoffs are an extra 2 months of intense basketball. The team that wins it all normally has the most help and motivation.
Back to Powell. Pass to Adebayo. Up to Powell. Three-pointer. Chicago with a rebound. Here's the chosen one. Back to White. Here's the three. Can't hit that one.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Wiggins, left side. Second shot opportunity. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Now Powell. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo, a screen on Herter. Back to Adebayo. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. That's now 32 points for Bam Adebayo.
Nice play. Good timing. Wiggins delivers a perfect pass.
And pushing it up. Here's Miami. Here's Powell. Beasley for three. It's hauled in by White. White's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's the chosen one. He's guarded by Beasley. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Malik Beasley. And Richard, for those vets who haven't won a ring yet, how hard is it to take less money to join a contender?
It is not hard, and contenders typically count on that. Because once you've made the money, if you've made it that far in your career, if there's one thing left that you want to accomplish, that's win a ring.
Mitchell's checked in for Miami. Hero comes in for Andrew Wiggins. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Okoro comes in for Buzelis. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Herter. And it's Trey Jones in for White. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Chicago making a switch here. Collins checked in.
Number 12.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And now our player of the game.